Well, here we go again, I'm afraid, as we edge closer to the October 1st election. The baying of the ethnic nationalists in Quebec will only grow louder. Identity politics is ugly. We've been down this road before with the PQ's Charter of Values, and it all smacks of nativism. Which brings us to the CAQ, which wants to exploit this wedge issue to their electoral advantage. It is important because the CAQ right now is at least poised to win the election, but a lot can happen between now and then, so I wouldn't bet the farm on it. Now, this week, CAQ immigration critic Nathalie felt compelled to write an opinion piece in the Gazette. It almost sounded like, yeah, but some of my best friends are. Well, you know what I mean. In her words, to immigrate to Quebec is to want to integrate into our community our values, our culture, and to learn our language. CAQ wants fewer immigrants, and the ones who arrive here would be given a Quebec values test to determine if they could stay after a 3-year probationary period. If they don't pass after 2 attempts, then, well, salut la visite. Now, is that the kind of welcome mat we want to put out? Is that the kind of society we want? Sorry, but a values test is an idiotic idea. We have our values enshrined in the Canadian Constitution, the Charters of Rights, the Criminal Code, and so on. These are the parameters by which we live. And we certainly don't need to buy into mainstream Francophone Quebecois culture to feel this is our home. There is richness in our diversity. Now, the CAQ caucus is composed of white Francophones, although I admit the other parties don't do much better. And both the Liberals and the PQ have stoked the fires of us versus them. Some less than others, but all of them guilty as charged. Jean-François Lisée calls it le grand déblocage. The PQ says it would scrap Montreal's future electric light rail project in favor of trams and more buses to vote-rich areas of the North and South Shores. Nothing really for the West Island, face it. The Péquists couldn't elect a dog catcher west of the Main. It is a clear play for votes in 450. And once again, the Pecs show their anti-English colors. Sometimes it feels like it's right out of Monty Python.
You don't frighten us, English pig dogs! Go and boil your bottom, sons of a silly person! I'll blow my nose at you!
Now, to her credit, Mayor Valérie Plante said Montreal remains committed to the REM plan. I wouldn't worry much about the PQ plan ever getting implemented. My guess is that we will be deblocking ourselves of the PQ come next election. I don't think I could agree with Republican Senator Marco Rubio on what day of the week it is, but I can agree with him on the time of day. Now, Rubio has introduced a bill to make daylight saving time year-round. Now, Florida, his home state, is already moving in that direction. Now, if America does it, Canada would obviously have to follow suit. Now, I don't know about you, but I think the yearly spring forward is ridiculous, a leftover from World War I as a measure to save energy. There are a million reasons to stay on one time all year round. And you know what messing with your sleep can do.
Oh, drowsy. Pep pills perking up again. I can drive on.
Bring on the sunshine. I'm Barry Wilson. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to check out our weekly poll on Facebook. We want to know what you think.